All right, I just want to let you know that I normally script my content, but for this video specifically, I don't have a script. I just have the links of the articles in front of me and I kind of just winging it. If you like how I talk without a script, let me know in the comments below. But if you don't, let me know in the comments below. Bear with me. There have been a lot of things that happened in February, and to be honest, I have not had any time to catch up with you guys. So let's break it down. From Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond leaving Xbox, we had a state of play, and a whole bunch of other things have happened just in February alone. So let's talk about it. First off, Overwatch 2 relaunched itself. Overwatch 2 is no longer Overwatch 2, it's just back to being Overwatch, as the game enters a new story-driven era with a year-long narrative, 10 new heroes, and a major new overhaul. I think this is actually pretty exciting for the game. It proved to be well for the game. Numbers for the game have actually increased. It's a shame that some of the character models actually received some backlash because of the appearance. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. So next up is the Riot situation. Riot laid off almost half of its 2xKO team, which kind of put the community up in a spin and a panic because nobody knew what this meant. Were they not seeing the numbers that they were seeing? I don't know. However, 2xKO's dev team did take to social media to actually announce 2 new characters. These 2 new characters showed a little bit of gameplay. The announcements were brief, but it was pretty obvious this was meant to kind of quell the flame that the community was stirring up. Personally, I really do enjoy playing 2xKO. I have a lot of fun playing it with my friends, so it's kind of a bummer to see that all of these people are losing their jobs. Speaking of, PlayStation also shut down Bluepoint. So this company was behind the remake of Demon's Souls and the Shadow of Colossus remake. They also had a live service God of War that was kind of canceled internally as well. Bluepoint was just not having a good run at the point of it being shut down. And to be honest, I think it's pretty sad that so many studios are getting shut down mercilessly that are part of the PlayStation group. You know, PlayStation went on this spending spree after they were afraid of Xbox garnering all these huge, massive companies, and now they can't afford these fantastic companies anymore. Bluepoint never really had a bad game. They were just known for making remakes. So when they were asked to do something else, they couldn't really get their footing. I do think that if they had just stuck to making remakes, I think they would have been in a much better situation. I don't know whose decision it was to make Bluepoint start working on a God of War live service game or focus on other stuff besides remaking games, but overall, it's just crappy news nonetheless. Moving on. The DICE Awards were in February, and to no one's surprise, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 took a bunch of awards. It took 5 of the 23 awards, but some notable awards were South of Midnight for Outstanding Achievement in Animation, Ghost of Yotei for Outstanding Achievement in Character and in Original Music Composition, Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, Mortal Kombat Legacy, and Mario Kart World were also amongst some other award-winning games. But overall, a pretty good award show. PlayStation had an insane state of play. The state of play was over an hour long, around 70 minutes actually. We had some amazing stuff. A brand new God of War trilogy remake. They also announced a brand new God of War Sons of Sparta side-scrolling spin-off, which was released that same day. Then they also had announced a few other games, like a sequel to Kenna Scars of Cosmara. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. We also had a new untitled John Wick game, which is actually pretty friggin' exciting. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 finally frees Metal Gear Solid 4 from the PS3 era. I do think that's exciting for people who are fans of that game. I've never played those games, so if you want me to check that game out, let me know in the comments below. Some other cool things like Ghost of Yotei getting a DLC, a new Resident Evil Requiem trailer, Saros getting a deep dive trailer, and Marathon reaffirming its March release date were all some of the bigger news that happened at the State of Play. No Kingdom Hearts though, which, I didn't really expect it, but also Final Fantasy VII Part 3. We don't even know the official title of the game. Final Fantasy fans thought that this game was going to be here, so most likely it's going to be at Summer Games Fest. If not, God help us all. Final Fantasy VII's, I think, 30th anniversary is next January or February, so January, February 2027. That's wild. To think about. But anyways, I do think that is a very fun game to look forward to. I have played both the first and second part of the remake, and they are fantastic games. Part 2 is a lot, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Moving on. Yo, sorry to interrupt your video, but I do want to say I really appreciate you watching this far into the video. I really enjoy talking about this stuff with you guys. So if you really do enjoy any of this stuff, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video specifically and want to see more like it, like the video. All right, let's get back to the video. Finally, quite possibly the biggest news of this entire month so far, the big news that happened 2 days ago as of recording this video. Phil Spencer suddenly announced his retirement. Sarah Bond, who was supposedly the successor, seen to be the next in line for the leading of Xbox and wherever it went, has resigned in seeming protest. Now, what's most surprising is Matt Booty, who was seen as the kind of like third wheel in this whole trio of leaders of Xbox, is still staying on. And the AI executive of Microsoft, Asha Sharma, I hope I'm saying that right, Asha Sharma is going to lead Xbox now. She's the new boss of Xbox. From the likes of it, it's looking like she doesn't really play video games. It's looking like they're really leaning into AI without saying it. Yeah, it's not looking good for Xbox right now. I really hope Xbox can just, I don't know, be something. I do miss the console war days when Xbox was actually a competition to PlayStation. Growing up with that, I really miss those days because there was this sort of like, I don't know, there was like this like kinship with like knowing that like I stuck with PlayStation. I do miss seeing Xbox like be a force to reckon with, you know? I wasn't around during these times really. I was like not even 2 or 3, but during the Nintendo versus Sega times, those were also seen the same. And right now it's kind of just everybody's doing their own thing. It's just like not really looking good for Xbox at all. Nobody knows what's going to happen with Xbox now, and they didn't even know what was going to happen to Xbox before. So I wish I did, but my prediction is they are going to start leaning into some absolutely heinous AI tech slop. Some weird decisions are going to happen. They're going to force some really crappy stuff down our throat, and we're just not going to like it. It's just, yeah, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Yeah, it's just sad. I really wonder what happened with Sarah Bond, though. Like, Sarah Bond kind of just said, oh, I'm not getting the job. Okay, fine, I'm leaving then. Because it kind of was almost promised to her, you know? She was given a console that was already underperforming. And then also forced to sell this is an Xbox type of handheld, which confused a lot of people because it wasn't actually an Xbox, but it was an Xbox only through Game Pass, but it also had Xbox features that were exclusive to that hardware. Overall, it just wasn't good. So they decide, okay, let's hire the AI person. I don't know why they think that is the way to go. I really don't. We probably won't see any results of this until Summer Games Fest. At that point, it would probably only be an appearance being like, hey, I'm here to make change for the better. With that, here's the latest trailer for Call of Duty. Like, that's about it. I'm simply mind blown, even though it happened 2 days ago. But is there any possible way do you think Xbox can dig themselves out of this right now? If you have an idea, let me know in the comments below because I'm at a loss for words. But that's everything that happened in February. In less than 28 days, it has been an absolute dumpster fire. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below as well. And if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. And if you don't want to share it with your friends, you can also just click copy link, and that also counts as sharing it. I really appreciate any help that you can give. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.